Welcome to the Professional Competency Deep Dive Podcast. I'm Dr. Aria Stevens, and I'll be sharing some insights into transforming your life with the power of mindset. From the book MicroWins by Darren K. Roberts. A link to the book can be found in the description below. So let's get started. The journey to achieving anything significant in life starts with the right mindset. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the power of mindset to transform our goals into manageable, fulfilling realities. We begin with a simple truth. Quite simply, we are all going to die. This statement isn't meant to shock, but to remind us of the precious, finite nature of our lives. It's easy to get lost in distractions and routines, but remembering our mortality can help us focus on what truly matters. Living with gentle urgency, which means appreciating the present while persistently pursuing our goals. It's about being intentional with our limited time and not letting the status quo dictate our lives. The first mindset shift is to embrace your mortality, acknowledge that our time is limited, and use it to bring meaning to our actions. We often let fear or comfort hold us back. But by embracing our mortality, we realize that time is fleeting, and every moment counts. This isn't about being morbid. It's about understanding that our lives have an expiration date. So every action should be deliberate and meaningful. A powerful exercise to clarify what matters most is writing your own eulogy. You know, it's a resume of virtues that you lived by, and that will be talked about at your own funeral. It's not about job titles or accolades. It's about how you made others feel, the connections you built, and the impact you left behind. Writing a eulogy helps cut through the noise and guides you toward choices that truly matter. It's a way to align your actions with your values, focusing on who you want to become. The next principle is, time is made, not found. We live in a culture obsessed with busyness, constantly filling up our schedules to prove our worth. But time is never found. It's made. We all have the same 24 hours, and how we spend them reflects our priorities. Every time we say, "I don't have time," there's an invisible object at the end of that sentence. What are we really saying we don't have time for? It's about prioritizing and making room for what truly contributes to our growth and fulfillment. Another key principle is wage war against your status quo. We often find ourselves stuck in comfort zones that keep us safe but stagnant. We need to declare war on this status quo. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and it's easy to fall into the trap of settling for what is comfortable. But to grow, we must challenge our habits and routines. Find the courage to face setbacks and resist the urge to just play it safe. Embracing the idea of beta is another crucial part of waging war against the status quo. Life is always changing, and we are always evolving. Embracing beta means accepting that we are always in a state of becoming. There's no final version of who we are. This is not suggesting you should behave like a beta human. That is a different topic altogether. Instead, you should be operating in beta from a self-improvement perspective. Operating in beta, just as software is constantly updated and improved, we should operate in constant self-improvement mode. Stay open to change, learning, and adapting as you move through life. Change doesn't have to be monumental to be meaningful. Small wins, those seemingly insignificant actions we take every day, add up to significant transformations over time. The first part of creating real momentum is to shift our mindset. Embrace your finite time. Make deliberate choices about how you spend it, and challenge the status quo that keeps you from evolving. By doing so, you can create a life filled with purpose, connection, and progress. One small win at a time. Stay tuned for the next video where we explore how to build these microwins into our daily routine and see how the smallest shifts in action can bring about the biggest changes. Please be sure to like the video and subscribe so you are notified when we publish videos in the future.